Mom. Da da na 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 bingo da na 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 Bluey. What's up, guys? It's Siege of the Bob's Burgers with Fan Fascinating, and today I'm doing a review on Bluey. Came out 2018, or in the UK 2019. So now basically what the plot is, it's about this little girl called Bluey. She has a little sister called Bingo, and they do like crazy fun. They do fun. They do fun. They have playtimes and all with their parents. Also, basically, and go on adventures. So that's what basically what the plot is. Now, guys, I know you might be saying, "Oh, CJ, I thought you already did a review on Bluey back in the last year." Guys, I did do a review on Bluey. I gotta say, my old review, that review was terrible. I'm sorry, but my old review on Bluey was terrible. It just does not age well at all. It's outdated. I will keep that review up for memories, but that review was so terrible. It does not age well at all. But I'll keep it up for memories. So yeah. So now, Bluey. What can I say? It's a masterpiece. Yes, guys, I absolutely love Bluey very much. Bluey is such a masterpiece. This has got to be one of the best TV shows I've ever watched in my whole entire life. Right next to Bob's Burgers, Rick and Morty, Big Mouth and all. Which, yeah. Yeah, Bluey's got to be one of the best TV shows I've ever watched. Right next to Rick and Morty, Bob's Burgers and Big Mouth. Which, yeah. And, yeah. And what can I say? Now, when I first discovered the show back in 2019, now I heard in the US a show called Bluey came out in 2018. I was like, Bluey? What's Bluey? I watched like clips of it and I was like, this looks pretty good. So it's like a half flash of Peppa Pig. So then the show came out eventually in the UK in 2019. I decided to give some episodes a watch. I gotta say, I actually became hooked. That's where I actually became hooked to Bluey back in 2019. Now, I didn't watch much of it back then, but I really enjoyed the show. I actually really loved the show when I first watched it. And then back in 2023, when I heard that Lamb Rock Strikes Back watched the show for the very first time in Spain, I was like, oh, Bluey! I haven't watched that show for like 3 years. Because yeah, last time I watched an episode of Bluey was like back in 2020. But then I decided to watch some episodes that were on YouTube, and I gotta say, I still loved it to this day. And I was like, you know what? For a special treat, I'm gonna watch the whole entire series on Disney Plus. So then I decided to watch the whole entire series of Bluey on Disney Plus. And yeah, it took me a year to watch all the episodes of Bluey on Disney Plus. But that's okay. And I gotta say, and then after giving the whole entire series a rewatch, I gotta say, I had a blast watching all the episodes of Bluey. So, yeah. Oh, hang on, guys. Sorry about that, guys. Back to saying. So, yeah. I'd had a blast watching all the episodes of Bluey on Disney Plus. Which, yeah. And now, I gotta say, the animation in this show's great. I really love the animation. The animation is spot on. This is one of the best looking animations I've seen in a cartoon. And, there's some other great things as well, and the characters are great. We have Bluey and Bingo are great characters. Bandit is actually my favourite character in Bluey. He's an awesome character. Chili, I'm not talking about the YouTuber Chili, I'm talking about Chili Healer. Yeah, but Bluey's mom, yeah, she's a nice character. I like her. And some other characters as well. I like Bluey's cousins. Yeah, Bluey's cousins. Oops, hang on, guys. Sorry about that. Back to saying, yeah, Bluey's cousins like Muffin and all. Yeah, they're great characters. Now I know my great YouTube friend Alejandro hates Muffin. No, I'm not talking about the food Muffin. I'm talking about the character. Yeah, I know a lot of Alejandro hates that character, but I can handle his opinion. But me, I actually enjoyed that. I actually like that character. And then I like Bluey's uncle and aunts, like Bluey's uncle Stripe and Aunt Trixie. Yeah, they are great characters. I really like those characters. And hang on. Yeah, and yeah, Muffin Socks and Doggy are great characters. So yeah, and I like Bluey's friends as well. What are their names again? Oh yeah, I like Bluey's grandparents. Yeah, they're great characters. Yeah, I like all of Bluey's friends. They are great They are great characters. Like Chloe, Coco. I'm not talking about the movie Coco. I'm talking about character. Honey, Lindy, Mackenzie. Not the brand of Mackenzie. I'm talking about the character. And yeah, they're great characters. Although Mackenzie was pretty mean when he was like introduced in Bluey, but then after that episode, he actually became friends with Bluey, and yeah, that was a great episode. I really enjoyed that episode. So yeah, honestly, I gotta say this show is way better than Peppa Pig. Yeah, I'm saying that on camera. This Bluey is 1 billion times better than Peppa Pig. And yes, guys, I still hate Peppa Pig to this day. I did like Peppa Pig when I was little, but then years later, given some episodes to watch, I gotta say the show didn't age well. I didn't like it. I don't like it that much. I don't really like it that much anymore. But yeah, I hate Peppa Pig nowadays. Now, I will say there are actually like a few episodes from Peppa Pig I do actually enjoy, but that's it. But yeah, and there are some YouTubers that I know that loves this show. Like Lambrock Strikes Back loves this show. Jeremy Alejandro Epic Production loves this show. Jeremy loves this show. Amelia Rogers Super Joe fan loves this show. Passionate Geek likes this show. Comment down below if you like this show, Passionate Geek, or if you've seen it. Noah the Cool Guy 2004 loves this show, which I'm glad he came back, because yes, sadly his Ultron got terminated, but thankfully he came back. Knox Michelson likes this show. And yeah. And there's one certain YouTuber that I know is actually a huge... Oh yeah, and Mr. Crizzy also likes this show as well. So yeah. And Mario Bros. Me Fan 2016. So yeah. And there's one certain YouTuber that I know that's actually a huge fan of this show. And that's Mighty Puffs fanboy. That's right, Mighty Puffs fanboy. Now, he may be a diehard fan of Paw Patrol and all, but he's also a diehard fan of Bluey as well, which I can totally get why he loves Bluey very much. Buddy, I don't blame you. I don't blame Mighty Puffs fanboy for loving the show that much. So yeah. And also, guys, last year we got a big special from Bluey. Like, you know how like some of the episodes are like 7 or 8 minutes long? Yeah, this last year we got an episode called Bluey the Sign, and this was like 15 minutes long. Like, wow, I did not expect this at all. But yeah, honestly, after watching this, I was like, yeah, I have to watch this. So then I decided to give the episode a watch, and I gotta say, I actually really loved this episode. And I gotta say, this is actually the best episode in Bluey. That's right, Sang is the best episode of Bluey. If this was this honestly should have been the season 3 finale instead of the last episode. Which even though I like that episode, but I forgot what it's called. But yeah, even though I like that episode, but the sign should have been perfect. If this was a series finale to Bluey, this actually would have been a perfect series finale. Which yeah, it's not though, because yeah, we're getting more episodes at some point. So yeah. And last year we got Bluey mini sorts, which I did enjoy these. Like after like finished watching like Bluey, I like decided to give these a watch for like a little bonus. Which yeah, Bluey minisodes, yeah, they were good. But I prefer the TV shows. Yeah. And Bluey also received some DVDs, season 1, 2, and 3. And sadly, I don't have any of these DVDs, guys. Will I get any Bluey DVDs at the future? Bet maybe. It kind of depends, because I don't really get preschool shows on DVD or preschool movies, but I would get these, but we'll see how the future holds. And Bluey also received some toys. Here's Bluey and the family. It's Bluey and her friends, family and friends. And Bluey also received plushies as well, which is really cool. And one of my cousins actually got one as well. And Bluey got some t-shirts. And no, guys, I don't own any Bluey t-shirts, but promoting. So yeah, and I really loved the episode Ice Cream. Now Ice Cream, that was my favourite Bluey episode of all time until the sign came. Which yeah, and yeah, I also love the episode where they got the movies. The Bluey episode was great, and the episode Rain, and the Ghost Casket episode. Yeah, I love every single episode in Bluey, especially the Bingo one, the episode Bingo. That was actually a great episode, and they changed the intro a little bit. It went like Mom Bluey Bingo. Yeah, that was actually a great episode and a great theme song. Sorry about that, guys. I need to start turning that sound off every time I'm doing videos. Back to what I was saying. No, and yeah, the show also got books as well, so yeah. So yeah, and honestly... Oh, wait a minute, guys. I forgot to show this. In 2027, we're getting a Bluey movie. The hype is on! Whoa! Sorry. Whoa! Yes! The hype is on! Bluey the movie, I gotta say, this is actually my second most anticipated movie of 2027. Whilst first is, of course, the Angry Birds movie 3. Oh, Bluey the movie, let's go. And no, guys, I won't see this movie in cinemas, sadly, because I don't see preschool movies in cinemas. Just that you all know. I mean, it would be nice, but yeah. I mean, if my cousins had children, yeah, and they had no one to look after them, and if they wanted to go see Bluey the movie, and it said that they'd work or something, I thought babysit them. I'll say I'll take them to the cinema if you want me to, and they say, oh sure, I'll take them to see Bluey the movie if you want me to, and I say, all right, sure. Thanks for the help, CJ. And I say, oh, you're welcome. And then I take their kids to see Bluey the movie in cinemas. But I'm not going to tell them not like Bluey because I don't want to be embarrassed. And no, guys, none of my family. Oh yeah. I'll get to that in a minute. Yeah, Bluey the movie. The hype is on. My second most anticipated movie, 2027, was first is Angry Birds movie 3. And I know that my Plus fanboys dead hype for this movie, which yeah, back to us saying. I mean, not back to us saying, yeah, I was just explaining about Bluey the movie. Anyway, now, no, guys, none of my family members know that I enjoy the show. Like, none of my cousins know, none of my parents don't know. No, none of them. All my uncles are aunts, all my grandparents know. None of them know that that I watch Bluey. I don't want to tell them no, because I don't want to be embarrassed. Which I hope I'm glad all of you understand that. Which yeah. So yeah, and although my cousin actually enjoys this show, and she's like, my cousin's like for no, I'm not gonna tell you the age. I'll say she's a teenager, but I'm not telling you which age she is. But my cousin's a teenager, and she actually likes the show as well. Which I'm not gonna tell that I like it because I don't want to feel embarrassed. But yeah, I hope you all understand. So yeah, I know a lot of people that My Plus fanboy know in real life that they all know that My Plus fanboy love Bluey, but yeah. But anyway, what can I say? Bluey. Now, what can I say? This is honestly the best preschool show I've ever watched. Even though adults can watch the show as well. The show is for everyone, but this is gonna be one of the best preschool shows I've watched. So yeah, this is one of the best shows, and this is one of the best Bluey. I gotta say, this is gonna be one of the best TV shows I've ever watched in my whole life ever. Now, I'll get to my final ranking at some point, but do I have any negatives with Bluey? Nope. Heck no. Absolute no. None. Don't hate Bluey at all. I could do. Hang on, guys. Sorry about that, guys. Back to saying. No, yeah, guys. And when I walked in shops ages ago, yeah, like when I was in Morrison's or something, yeah, I was walking through Morrison's, looking at what to buy, and I seen Bluey merchandise. I was like, oh look, it's Bluey shirts, nice. And no, guys, I don't get Bluey shirts because yeah, But I will say now. I will say. Are there any people that I know that hates this show? Well, yeah, there's one YouTuber that I know that doesn't like this show, and that's Marcel the Mikowski fan, I think it is. Marcel, yeah. My great YouTube friend Marcel, yeah, he's not a big fan of this show, which I don't get why he doesn't like this show. I don't know why he doesn't like this show, but I can handle his opinion. So Marcel, if you ever watch this video, I can totally handle your opinion. But I love this show very much. I don't know why. I don't get why he doesn't like this show, but I can handle his opinion. At least he doesn't take his hit in the show to extreme. But yeah, I like those toxic preschool show haters out there. Ugh, we don't want to speak of them. So yeah. But yeah, what can I say? Bluey. Now this has got to be. Now this show's from Australia, which is really cool. Which I find that interesting. I really do. And yeah. And I love the episode where the very first episode of Bluey, like the magic xylophone in my area. It's, the very first episode, magic xylophone. I don't know how the episode order goes in like other countries, but the magic xylophone. Yeah, that was a great start for Bluey in my opinion. It really was. And yes, guys, I used to play with xylophones a lot when I was younger. Yeah, those were the days. I'm like usually like xylophones are like used for instruments and all, to like for like music and all, but I used to play it a lot when I was younger, and yeah, I did like use it for like a music lesson before. And yes, guys, I took music lessons in the past, but I don't do it. I sadly don't do them anymore because I think something different. But that's okay. Do I use any music instruments? Nah. I have a karaoke machine, but I haven't like opened it yet. But I will open it at some point to use it. So yeah. Now, yeah, and the episode where they pretended to do the hospital, that was a great episode. And yes, guys, I did do an open and close logo to Bluey on Disney Plus and BBC iPlayer, which yeah, and yeah. And it would be nice if the show came to Netflix, but that's not going to happen because this Disney owns this, and none of the Disney projects are on Disney Plus. Well, a few are, but nah, we don't need Disney movies on Netflix anymore because we have. Sorry if you can hear the background, it's the ice cream van. In the UK, we call it ice cream van, but in the US, they call it ice cream truck. But I'm calling it ice cream van. So yeah, I actually forgot what I was saying now. But anyway, now when I was like shopping ages ago, when I like was trying to get when I was at Morrison's ages ago, I'm not telling you what I'm not telling you the location I shop at because it's private. But when I like shopped at Morrison's ages ago, when I was looking to shop, yeah, I was like gonna get a DVD. I was gonna get let's see. I was getting I'm trying to think what the DVD was. Dune. Yeah, I was getting Dune Part 1 and 2 on DVD, yeah. And then I saw Bluey Season 2 DVD. I was like, oh nice, I saw Bluey DVDs on Morrison's. Cool. Yeah. So then I was like, yeah, I would get the Bluey DVDs, but there's no way to hide it. So yeah. If I ever got Bluey DVDs, guys, if I like went shopping, yeah, I'd like if I went for a shopping list, see what to get, I'd like buy like stuff first, and then like get the separate money, and like the buy Bluey DVD my own money, and then I like hide it, like then put it in the bag, and then hide it in like one of my coat or something, and then I put the shopping away, and then I go upstairs, had the Bluey DVD, and like hide it somewhere because I don't want anyone to know that I have Bluey on DVD. Which yeah. Sure, I don't have any Bluey DVDs, but it would be nice if I did. If I would ever get Bluey DVDs in the future, well, maybe it depends. Because I don't get preschool show DVDs anymore. I did have some years ago, but got rid of them all because half the DVDs had scratches. Half the DVDs had like scratches on the discs, and some weren't like working anymore, and some are lost. So yeah. So I'm not gonna get preschool show DVDs anymore. I know Alejandro at Big Production got some preschool show DVDs, but me, nah, I don't get them anymore. But yeah. But Gabby's Store House the movie, yeah, that's gonna be like a preschool movie. Will I get that on DVD? Well, the answer is yes, because I want to get it for the DreamWorks collection. But we'll see how the time goes. We'll see when. So yeah. So yeah. What can I say, Bluey? I really don't know what else to say, guys. So overall, guys, I give Bluey a 10 out of 10. It's an amazing, brilliant masterpiece. This has got to be one of the best TV shows I ever watched in my whole entire life, along with Rick and Morty, Bob's Burgers, and Big Mouth. Which, yeah. So yeah. And my review on Bluey the movie will be coming out in 2027, so stay tuned for that. So yeah, thank you all for watching. Oh yeah, I love the theme song on the show as well, I can't forget that. So yeah, thank you all for watching this review, and have a good day, guys. Pardon me, I burped. So yeah, have a good day, guys, and goodbye.